mayen enti ye de busa de kwato man pani his excellency na nado dan kwakufu ado enim ana ofactor yen e was stimulus package no mu stimulus package no na ye nim say eba at least ye betumi yi bi e de aso e teacher for no ase e wo ebre a won de asena fie enso e besi enne sa stimulus package yensa enya enkan e teacher for ye tia senate e de ma won eno no so na ye fini say nka bia senate for nso no awotira bei wo e betumi aboa e ye teacher for yi besi enne sa emwa no entumi emai e teacher for yi bi e tete ebinom dan mu a ye kasa ye tutu won edi won afri aye won adan mu ebinom ayare yare sika kura won edi beko hospital no akwa ye ohaw kese edi ama won enti ye hwe kwan a ye de private schools faso wo mayi mu a na ye ni bribiara ye be ye be ye eyie enti eyie no sabre ya se bon kaye na eyie na nkasa de ye be ye no on the 7th of December ebe lenda etoso song na ye be ye sa eyie no
enti ni nyina emu no ma checki ahwe say proprietors across the country womu nyina support sa eye initiative ana
proprietors are the World Ghana National Association of Private Schools mo de ye be kan say ye nyina ya jatum ye president Dr. Damaso Sorunsu wakasa enti ye nyina no ya jatum na enye proprietors nko sa eyi aye ye ne ye awofo ye ne ye etichafo ye nkwada aso abato ye oba basic level na JH3 ebinom abro eye 18 one a ewie school sa fo nyina no ye ka won ed won abom na on the 7th of December ye eyi kase pa ewo eye omayimu every say kwan a ye de private schools apaso ye ka won a ebo wo modern ewo ewuma hwemu pa na eye private schools na sabrei how bi aba the share taxes are yetia income JRA yetia business operating permit yetia property rate stolen land yesan etia signboard na wenum nyina etire na ohawaba na aban betumi asay ama ye civil package sa package anyasa yentia o after 1 year no yesan etia the back ade ama aban na besi enne yensa enya enka yede a na etose yetumi etu sa anamoi anta na no wode make asa yefidie ya so ye wie ye pe na ebinu free GCD won etase se won efefre ye se edenti na yaba ni ade na sika no wonsa enkan sabe monsa enkan sika ya edenti na mo hye binum keti se won MBA account with GCD ana GCD egu ape mo bien so a mo sign ajeje 200 Ghana cedis at the free area proprietary enchain the kayo so no ya say your mouth approval letter na only 2 days as I say won sa etumi eka ebinom na watch me ensani na watch me enu na ekire ni the kaya as I say etumi ko go account mo no the kano entumi enkoi ente say ya the proprietors fasa kwan ye so ebra enibre aba come at the proprietors na teacher for na mo yere yen asan age 200 Ghana cedis at the free yen ten some de sekai aba na ye create asa ne ma nyina na sekai emma ye de a na etete etumi eye yikase sa eye de ye no across the nation 16 regions no nyina no ye bebo ya ho modern say ye be ye sa eye no ewo ni nyina mu
na ayikase no adenti na wo se December 7 ana mo betena ayipa so
am say ada ye share ya ebetumi aye favorable na ye de aye ye no am say ye nyina ye snaps no ye for bankuro mu say 7th December no ana ebetumi aboa o say politicians bibia ye ka say won yi won sa free education mu o I say politics no ewura school no mu too much aban bia obeba so bia no ewo brebia obeye e de afa eye education ho enti bra ye bre nyina no ye beka me say it's because of politics are affected in our educational system no mu eno enti na akoba ne saa na 7 December nso no yenim se eyeda yede to aba na yakwa akwato aba bra akomde yen so de emse maso enti no yede osu emom na sada no emse yebesu ewo eye yabo prices a enam eka won abo ebinom kwatie sika loan every bank na won edise won school mu na won anya sika na mfentia na nam so nti won de firi ho no sada no yebesu won teacher fo atena fie ebinom yere no majeja won ye kan and president teacher fo no ntumi ye chop money awo fie enti no da fo nyina no etasa ye bombo dia na on the 7th of December no ye so sa fo nyina enti ana ye dwene ho a yede akwakwese the 7th of December
na so far one more esia na so no omu di nkyeremu bi aba sentia sika no ebi akamu ana
anu na yentia no efrisa woko rural banks no momu a wo behunu se won wa bomboden kura tuetue bi ye beka ne se across the nation ye nya be ye 3% bi a won de won nya won de no every year rural banks no na enano ye mpeni for the national executive no ene Mrs. Yankee, director the man NBSSI, Equity. Now, also, I can say, Canada, you release it, and you instead of acquire GC before, one a day a private school, no, a passo. No, mom, the year to see the NSA. One air you the cano edit trade, yeah, the Yatano, and someone so edit the cano, yeah, one business, a bra. From at the binom as I say to me development schools no emu Tatia Yakate Abaya Maya school on the 5th J2 way as I say to me painting where your schools no more and Bonya Ebubu as to me maintenance near dear that year no you to me and ye a teacher one I quite radiano at least to me and a kaya do one in Afrana. See to me enya kakra the song was saying everything ene yentumi enye and no thing I teach upon me go to school no more one free because Mrs. Yankee Babontin say I buy a release 50 million Ghana cedis at the amount of prices and the teacher upon a bang no one enemy say what by there at least maybe kakra one be ko fie there one sabe to me aka na GCB mo de sikai at work na mo de mo business there. Na se teacher for no esan wuchi beti kwada na ko school no bebre enso no I say want to make kwatna school no mo ebra tite ni ni ho and so want to no asan ko kakra dia award that financial model say dia won betumi aboa a teacher for no one and a sabre one eco school and the PPE is about providing nyinani ade bebre aka Ghana Education Service bia no wo ba bebi to say awutu senya Mensi Yimwa, director no, every year me kasa say, when you men no, egu when the proprietors kasa, they are not ready say, won't ever for apology sa enyemen.
Enti Reverend William Bako, Deputy PR Ghana Association of Private Schools. Sikaya kemu ya muko mpenifuo kokoshia Mrs. Yankee na Mrs. Yankee enso so kase sikani ya release ye no. Otimi emma adwini bi senti ya release sika na besi na so sika na kam titru ewo Ghana commercial GCB bank ya na
am say kasa de nyina kokko wie say ono no ebeye bribi ade apa ho anti ye say eno no ye ma aban 2 weeks the next 2 weeks say as I say to me at bribi pa because enye awutu senya anakaswa GCB enko it cuts across the nation overcall other districts nyina no am say obia complaining say kwanya GCB and won enam so no enye GCB beka kira wonne say yenya we na obombode de ko wo de ko ya mo say aka we na wo obombode de ko wo de no so ko duru ya na o mo say foforo so aka te si ai ebinom code kura wonsa beka no wonsa enyanka eyesa code no so won abie account no awie ana afei message nso a say free NBSSI nso edeko ema eye proprietors no ebinom ho abesi enne wonsa entumi enkan enti ye wo problem kura with the package because the proprietor answer a cancer decay, not B answer anka. Not as a development, but now also our school A. Development into me also our school B. And no so ebeha and a teacher for instance, when we need a fine say, proprietor answer a cancer cana, Kakran so beba enter school A. Answer can scan on our train your video man teacher for, not school B, Nyabia, and also the how can see and so ebeba. Begin say enunti na NBSSI for a year say sikano na from 0 to 25,000 Ghana cedis. Now mum schools na apply and also. And say one at so at the bar from 0 to 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now much is so a binomokura dia won answer kano 2,000 Ghana cedis. A binomo dia one second 5,000. The aqua stropani 10,000 Ghana cedis. Na embassy and yensa entumi enka sekaya am say as I say to me etu anamo na ye gibi ene say the government of the day understands only one language am say demonstration to me ebatwa ababe hunu ebra ye bre ewo mayimu private schools abo ho modern eyi papa ye ka wonwa epeja womasua Ghana mayimu a private schools teacher for na what public schools kura no wonma a private schools. MPs, ministers, one ma, a private schools. And to not say, however, now a Bible to me, after you are buying and store in your fear. Now, as I say to me, to animal. And to me, so young, dear, you can say, no, assurances be as I say, or the Mayano, or Gutua at the Mayan. No, Momsicano, Sicano. Bosnia ayabo na yebesan esia eyesa sikano enti ye hwe aban enim se ekwan a obepa so ene GCB akasa no one GCB for no enkasa na sikana we release no yembom GCB mbom boden na proprietors no ensa enka na sabrady ensada enda fumusa enfa ma proprietors a ewo Ghana ha
yo tine kra no Reverend Bako Nana Buaje ewa Berlin and also adenti na ya edru pomponso bi a se ye GBB ede afri aban ho a yentimi enya ahobrase ene ebuo emfa ensre ade no mfiri aban ho dan se ya na ye de kokoso na ye de abufuo na esraje
ADAKABRI enyefe yede ebufo ekom ani obi a de ni bre enso na eba yen papa ene hwan omayimu yen papa eye his excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo enti se komode yen ana ye fa how bi mu na ye kosun ade kire no a sabe na yen fomwen menjini se ya fomsa ena enema bi nso wo a eye bribia ne kwan da ho sesi a ye kasai abanya ye se ye beto se wo ye classes e wo school bi mu a ye be close so e ye school no down ye kasai sesi a ye yen e de ye free GES ase ye nim the GES INT a sesi a no abanya ye se ye yi mo afiri ho e de mo akwa se NIB National Inspectorate Board for ase na atesi a safo no nso asase covid yi mu kura no won edete eye private schools teacher for ya won enya bribindi won ye say enkwada ya ye ka won asemi won na market won na game centers wo be kwa bonse na enkwada yi abochenku na won ewo ho entise sadia awofo so agya tumu say ye mbo bo enkwada ya no na ye nkyere enkwada ya de enso kakra na teacher for nso nya bribi kakra fa so wase ye ka say NIB for say school bia ye baba beto say wo ye classes wo no ye be close to a school down and then ye the private schools pass off a comedy ni pa e mani han enu nti na ye kasa sa ana ye kasa e de ama ye proprietors teachers ye matron for won wa ye aduane e wo ye schools mu security your friend is for drivers stop when you know ya kasa de ma won if it's a com e de won na e com so de won a ya chebribi ya trade the national cake no as I say yen so no yen sa etumi kabi because ye adwuma ye tia tax e wo mayimu ye kan wo tia tax pa wo mayimu a na e proprietors because obi any card in the back beko e public school and see ya wo for na wo do wo mba private schools no wo wan e tia tax wo mayimu ma o mayu to me eko the name me try puntu mu and so how be aba e ya baya sadie say say otumi eso eye yen afe na ye kan mpo no say obampani de waye na afemo de eden na ye kan ban no PPE obampani supplier fumigation exercise eduru so ye de ebusade no kwato obampani anim o ma ye private schools no kan eye public schools no ho ye ka say obampani ma ye free hot meal a day eye na ye sika na akwaka e wo GCB no eno atam na ye ka say eden na say GCB o keep sika no ebesi enne enti say ni abre na ye kasa ye stre say omoma ye kwan na ye kasa.
So Reverend William Bako, Ghana Association of Private Schools, yade wase na yebegu so abusa edam nsa bekenska no na ayi kese no so no yahwe wo ma betina ayi paso yade wase pa
Yo ADAKABRI yan said that say na men san fa kwenye so ensro man peni ye bia ye kwato nyina no on say afei bocha mesos nyankin so dia cheye no ombo no ho den so be ye follow up e wo GCB na ekwanya proprietors no nsa e be ka wo sika no wonsanka so wonsaka wo sika na ye be ka ya no e de atu anya sa dia ye be kasa na eyie no so no ye eduru so ye be to nsa afre won na wo nyina no aba be jama yie no.
Yade wase pa
Yo yan said that
right. Reverend William Bako, Deputy PR Ghana Association of Private Schools. And what in ne say watch it chimu. You can see Nina say a binance or quack or so private school for asking na or this stimulus package be aba. Then no na e be any being a biswa kemwa in kuntunkuni and ne cobne and now omdi be dear. Agbesi?
Yeah.
You can see you Ubakobi.
In the CP, you can see 7 December, yes, sir. 10 December, na Thanksgiving. 7 December. A reference in Kasayo. And the time was 1:37. And the date, 19th October 2020. Reverend Deputy PR for Ghana Private Schools Association, Reverend
William Bako.
William Bako. I tried to her. A year in Basso on the 7th of December.
Just obituary na one now.
Fantastic.
Now when they will.
No, yeah, the artist way. Non-performing government way. The most useless government in our history ever since the fourth dispensation.
You think so?
Oh, but na can go here again. Say again in Pasobi and this one, ye better go here. You go here. Then on the 10th, na Thanksgiving. Na shock white. Where to koko a year break. All sectors of the economy are coming out to prove how ineffective this government is. So would you? 7 December, you can see Basu by Reverend the Deputy PRO of Ghana Private Schools Association. Was it 7 December? You know Basu. Also for and I'm boy.
Yanking can messages kakrani and some radio. I say, I'm surprised this PRO is speaking like that. Would he accept this kind of attitude from his congregation when they are demanding something from him? And Odiaba. I say, afternoon, woman soldier bakupe, with the Mammy Biama, Biamsi one, or you know, Kakra. I say, please, Ghana need a government who puts citizens first, not selfish, greedy government who only think about themselves and small groups of his friends. Jay Mafa for real. And what they about homie, our pig farm, and what they buy. Mr. Pia, and I can say, what's what? The proprietors should have patience and humble themselves to get a loan. And what they abba. I say, is that man a reverend minister? Is that how to plead for support? Or that's how his church requests something from him? Papa, Duwinya, and what the free buy. As a good day, ADAKABRI. The truth is a scarce commodity amongst our hungry and emaciated stomach journalists in Ghana. That's why the collapse of the banking sector will be blamed on John Mahama and the NDC administration. Only jaundiced and biased journalists who do that because of the tribalistic tendencies inherent in their reportage of the truth in Ghana. Akufo-Addo is a sacred cow. He does no wrong in Ghana, according to our stomach journalist, Masha, Dakra, and Odifribai. Also, good afternoon. This is Charity from Amasamai. Please, Uncle, kindly read my message. It was meant for last Friday. Last Friday, the minister said so many nice things, plans, ideas, policies, proposals for education in the country. It was very good and laudable. But what happens to teachers who are on the ground implementing these wonderful policies? Teachers are always bitter. Can you believe teacher teaches for more than 30 years and retires with 20,000 cedis? Most teachers are bitter. And Cynthia Edibaye. Go Mensa Domi Pilatu. Fellow Ghanaians, stay away from COVID-19. 4 more for Nana. 4 more for Honorable Adwa Safu. For more job. And Edibaye. Also, good afternoon. Honorable JB in Mamubi, ADAKABRI. I teach in private school, and I should confess that for the past 7 months, things has been difficult for me. Government should come to our aid. And Odebaye. Senior, if John Mahama cannot mention his own NDC parliamentary candidate's name, then it shows clearly that JDM is coming to create loot and share. So no to Papa. Abelenungwa ena Odebaye. Osi Ankama Foster. Achim Ayiribi. Osi de. Ankama Foster Achim Ayiribi. When it comes to good policy to our economic sector, education and development to the people, the MPP government has done massively. I, Ankama Foster from Achima Yiribi, will continue to say 4 more for Nana and Ode Abba. Also, ADAKABRI. The private schools are demanding too much. We paid our children's fees, transport, studies fees, feeding fees before lockdown. So where that money go day? Uncle Butema and Odifri Baye. Also, the private schools man, Reverend Bako, you are interviewing also need to be serious. He thinks they can hold government to ransom with so-called funeral on the December 7th. If they have any blame, why not lay it on the doorstep of GCB and those who hasn't done their job? This is a reverend who is a leader of a church, a flock of Christians. To spare our ears with his bogus cacophony. Even a child in Ghana know John Mahama is the most visionless leader ever. That's a useless one, of course. He insulted on Ekusi saying and Kukurantumi on Asempa in 2016. Yet his party lost disgracefully. Amsterdam. I said, stop your cacophony.
Catch it and say, Amsterdam not you. 26 years bisa say nyansafo mu ohi enne yo nyansafo na nyansafo airport aye kanu when see e Kotoka International Airport terminal 3 eni Amsterdam de no say baako
people
catch no omutu na omu ka sema enta sum Nanka meka bibi a chwe no baby or to your answer down. They should tell us if the 165 billion cities are mudi bob usiano. Get on with your coma.
And also 85 no so dey then.
Yeah, 85.
Yes, I
was 54.
would have pedal 54.
Of course, that is it. It's on record. I'm giving you facts. Legon Hospital, the first of its type within West Africa. No, are you telling me say MPP for Chontra as a seasoned journalist? Won't mean can't you? Almost 4 flyovers. How are you? I'm going fast. Can you? Flyovers almost started that way. Flyovers are MP first. You see, whenever they appear in front of you guys, speak out lies. I just a more correct you. Tell me the bomb here and you guasia kabomia. I was asking so no. I can remember the befano. You have to tell them where they are coming from. Almost flyovers. 4. Ewa he. Obi second. Why you go first? Can you buy? Ehin almost you. How many flyovers? I agree, President Kufuor Ayiko Wayebi. Your friend saying back no. A friend saying, Malam dear no. Ominya efe na esukama.
N4
no. Apart from that one, dear him. Tell me the story, and let me listen to you. Dear him, and just
N1
before, eh?
N1.
Now so Nikoma. That is not the original plan. And you realize that by a mobile base sitting or can. All that I'm saying is that you know a secure foundation. So it was our intention to put out such projects. Almost These guys should stop spitting lies all over the places. It's until I'm sat down on Kadia or pay. Now, also now sat down to say, on breath ye. As soon as he came of ye, it was a see on Don't join and General John on Jai Funjari or no breath in Ojuma. No more how you fun on Mujari.
Sir,
be somewhere. Then you go
foreign remittance.
Oh, my name foreign remittance. Now, Thomas, I'm with you. I do with your heart and show Moody. Now, get good price among others. They share farmers, they share fishermen among others. They show you, and yet you don't know. And yet you don't know.
If you almost city Ghana, ha, Omukram, Umunya Breno, Mamma Demono. Why now, well, yeah. That you will not collectively assault Ghanaians living in abroad.
That particular gentleman referring to.
Okay, we need answer now. Okay.
Of course, yes.
Okay, all right.
He specifically.
Okay.
Not Ghanaians.
Well, yeah, my interview with Imra. Emmanuel Kutin.
I know I call BSS 7 January, 7 December, you were UI. 7 January, go BI.
Emmanuel Kutin, a security analyst. Na yanini ni nkomo kakra. Na yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛsɛ de wie mu ayɛ krakrakrakrakra na kyɛ sɛ deɛ na ama wie mu ayɛ krakrakra saa. Mr. Kutin, good afternoon.
My senior brother, good afternoon. Me chat here for you now, sir.
Yɛda wase. Na the sense of feeling says wie mu ayɛ krakrakrakra ɛsɛ wie mu ayɛ hu boss 6 o'clock 7 o'clock na wo ma afia na wukunu frɛ wo wo ma afia na wo yere frɛ wo. Do you sense that same is a crack no system no man?
Well, ADAKABRI, my minchi out here for once again. I think that it's true. There's a sense of insecurity in the country. But more often than not, it is man-made, especially when it's coming to elections. If you look at the various elections we've had in this country, mostly a month or 2 months to elections, we create this kind of dark clouds around us, as if the system is out of control. But I'm saying it's man-made because we allow politicians to set the agenda for us. Even though some people may say that I'm a politician myself because I put myself forward to contest elections, if you recall, when I was disqualified. But I do this work bearing in mind one thing, that is this country Ghana we have. And we can never be citizens of any other country the privileges we enjoy other than other privileges. From 1992 to now, it has always happened. We will talk about it after elections. We behave like the ostriches, like nothing has happened. And no pragmatic steps are taken. Institutional reforms are not looked at. And at every cycle, we come back to the same thing. So there's a saying that when you continue to do things the same way and expecting a change, you never get that change. And unfortunately, that's the situation we find ourselves in.
So, is it about approaching elections in T and you see and now say it is just about a face? We need to face it.
You see, it's about the elections. We have made elections in Africa a do and die affair. And I think the winner take all system in Sumbwa. And you know, politics has become increasingly expensive. You can't do politics. So it's about protecting one's investment. And there can only be one winner. So I think that creates the problem. So I think we have to look at reforms, our electoral reforms, especially the winner take all mantra is one. We also have to look at how we can discourage money in our body politics. It means that very soon our youth will not value the ideals of democracy. They will feel that once you have money, you can be an MP, you can rise to be wherever you want to be. And these are the things that are counterproductive to the development of democracy in Africa. It's not only in Ghana alone. It happens, it cuts across Africa. And I think it's as a result of one, underdevelopment, poverty second, and because we have not empowered institutions like the NCC to educate the citizenry about their role in our political dispensation.
Na NCC pick up said ma wo mo kra se eja COVID ntin ma wo mo COVID e call for me. That's how did pick up see.
Well, that is part of the problem. NCC as an institution should be independent of government. That is the institutional reforms we are looking at. And you realize that NCC have suffered under the hands of successive governments. Even this government, at least they gave some pickups to sensitize Ghanaians about the COVID. And from what I understand, those pickups were not bought for NCC. I think it was some arrangement that was made such that they can be resourced, given that COVID-19 was not anticipated, such that the information or messages to keep everybody safe can trickle down to the bottom. So, to me, I'm not in a position, I'm not better placed to talk about the merit of such pickups given or taken.
Mr. Putin, security agencies, do you see them sensitizing citizens about ABC? I was here in this insecure moment here, or refer to it.
See, the moment we find ourselves, Senior, is that security is a shared responsibility. The security institutions cannot be magicians. Even if you look at the ratio of personnel to the general population, it doesn't even meet the UN standard. So it means that we will have some shortages, even to begin with. So what we need to do, more or less, is we as citizens playing our part and ensuring that we collaborate effectively with our security agencies. But I think there's another problem at ADAKABRI. The political hold on our security institution is also a challenge. And I think we've done this interview before in the past. If you look at the police structure, you can be sure that the police hands are tied even to begin with. So, given the political climate and the way we make politics a do and die affair, you can be sure that our security institution as a whole will be polarized as well. Even promotions as on senior level is based on politics. You understand? The president can have the prerogative to promote certain officers into certain ranks. So it gives the impression that, look, if I belong to this political party or that other party, it's a matter of a waiting game. If I catch the eye of the person, why not? I can get promotion. And truth be told, most of the promotion that has happened since 1992 to date, they have political careerization, except that we pretend it's not the case. And until we are prepared to tell ourselves the hard truth, that is when we can begin to turn a new leaf and turn our security institutions around. You remember the famous statement by ACP Agozo, a senior police officer for that matter, at another program I was part of, when he mentioned that how do you even expect we to function when our hands are tied. So to be honest, the solution to all of these problems is allowing our institutions to function independent of government. Until we are able to do that, it will be a vicious cycle that will repeat itself until the unexpected happens.
Yane Owura Emmanuel Kuti no a security analyst ɛna ɛtwetwe nkɔmɔ deɛ akɔso ɛwɔ man mu ana deɛ ɛkɔso ɛwɔ man mu na ɔno agye ato mo sɛ yes ɔno no ɔkɔ sanko akɔgyina on a political party platform yɛ disqualify no wanya chan but ɛno ɛnkyerɛ sɛ ɔkɔgyina sanko gyina ma MPP ɛna yɛ disqualify no but ne no nkyerɛ sɛ ninim di owo efa amanyosem efa eye de ekoso oman mu fa ahobambo no ense se oka ho asem. So Mr. Kutin, recent time reports of people dying as a result of violent crime. Would you say that incidents of violent crime resulting in grievous bodily harms any death, you know, idea elections itwamu
Well, it's not entirely, but if you look at statistics, mostly period before elections and immediately after elections, we get some form of violence. But if you, especially during the transition period, for example, if we get the ruling party losing to the opposition, as we experienced in 2016 and in 2012. But you see, there are some peculiar crimes that have happened over the past few months, especially the murder of the MP for Pansma and some other murders that have happened. Those murders, ADAKABRI, truth be told, it is just that we have institutional challenges by way of capacity. If we had capacity, those murders would have been investigated and the perpetrators brought to book. You realize that how we manage our crime scene is a source of concern. Like the lawyer who was, the law professor who was murdered in Legon just some few months ago. May his soul rest in perfect peace, ADAKABRI. Even before our security agencies came there, people tampered with evidence around. Even the presence of our security agencies didn't even deter people from tampering with further evidence. If you look at the developed world, once you discover an homicide, the whole place is condoned off. And you will see that forensic unit will come in, properly accessorize, picking what kind of evidence they need to do. But in our case, it's different. And even if we had it, do we even have the database, Minia, such that when you are able to pick some of these evidence you need, you can match the biodata with a database. We don't have it. So let us not pretend as if we have developed ourselves to a particular level. If we pretend we are a middle country as we speak now, which by every standards and definition we are supposed to have all of these things in place, we cannot develop. We'll miss the gaps. So my humble appeal is that it is not too late to start. Let's stop the talking. Let's get back to work. Let's empower our institutions. Make sure that we put all the necessary gaps we need to put in place to fight crime. Otherwise, Minia, everybody will take the law into his or her own hands by trying to seek your own security. And that also brings its own problem, the proliferation of small arms. I can assure you today, there are more illicit arms in the system than ever before because everybody wants to seek some kind of protection for he or herself. The challenge is that we don't have properly laid down systems in place that will make us easily register our weapons. So because of that, people will not avail themselves to get their weapons registered. And that also contributes to the same problem I mentioned about illicit arms in the system. So as a country, it's all of us problem. It's not an MPP or an NDC problem. It's a Ghanaian problem. And we don't need to be reminded by Obama that Africa needs institutions to work, not anything. Look at Dubai. Dubai was a desert. Because of good leadership, they have turned Dubai around. So Africa, we have all the natural resources, gold, oil, diamond, bauxite, and what have you. Yet we are wallowing in abject poverty. And it's just because of poor leadership and corruption.
Mhm. Mr. Emmanuel Kuchin, are you suggesting, say, the fact of government appointing the Inspector General of Police would always make the police more political rather than apolitical?
That is very true. Your answer is your question is pretty suggestive. ADAKABRI, if I'm the president and we have about 4 commissioner of police all qualified to be an IGP, and I settle on you, you know that your allegiance to the state will diminish. You first have an allegiance to me before the state. Me boy, Aminia.
Mhm.
So we have to look at reform and look at how we can do couple save. Such that police are promoted based on merit. Police themselves has a system where they within themselves will select who become the IGP and not the politicians. In the UK, we were colonized by the UK. They have that system in place. You don't have the prime minister determine who becomes the commissioner of the metropolitan district. No, we don't have that. So we can't choose and pick. I think that we can. We are doing ourselves a lot of harm when we try to concentrate power in the hands of one individual. And at the Cabra, we have had this debate, and more often than not, it's so easy to talk and criticize when you are in opposition. You understand? Oh, when I get power, I'll make sure I develop power, make sure their institutions are given this. But when you get there, you want to enjoy the same power. And that is the problem of the African man. And look at the Cabra, the youth of Ghana today, and the youth of Africa in general. Many of us have come out with double degrees, and there are no jobs for us. So the question we even ask ourselves, what is even the need going to school to pay huge school fees? And that by itself is a security threat. It's just waiting to explode. You see Nigeria today, just a simple demonstration about the disbandment of SARS is leading to many other demands. So that is what African leaders must look at And it must be a wake-up call to them. If the select minority are enjoying at the expense of the majority, the day the majority will wake up, the system will be too small to contain the minority. And we talk about all of this because if you look at systems that have led to civil wars and what have you, it always starts this way. And Ghana, we have a lot of lessons to learn. We are Cote d'Ivoire is just across the border. We have Liberian refugees here. We have Togo here, and we have Burkina Faso. So what are we doing to ourselves? Is it that the thing that is a virus? When you get to that office, you forget whatever you preached before you came to that office. So I think it's about time as Ghanaians we rise up, put political consideration aside, and look at the interests of this country.
Finally, you heard of the Asante Hene, supposedly who schooled the Inspector General of Police with fateful words to the effect that Sir Crawford decided to buy firearms and keep it. It can only suggest that they do not have confidence in the police and that the police should be up and doing. What do you make of that statement?
Senior, if we have Otumfo style, like 5 in Africa, like Africa will not be the same. If you look at one of the chiefs in Africa who has been consistent, who has stood for the truth, irrespective of whoever you are, is Otumfo. For him to be able to score the IGP is a plus. And I think it's the duty of our traditional authorities to be able to speak to power. Because if Ghana is not good today, it trickles down to them. And their people will suffer. Even you realize he even attracts international recognition to the point that opposition parties from Cote d'Ivoire have sought to pay courtesy call on him to mediate on the situation in Cote d'Ivoire. Even when the President, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, came to him, what did he say? That Ujuma pa nebetre aba ubenya de ubenya. This is true leadership. And I think that I've always stood to call black, black, white, white. Ubi ya dia, usaye yun se ujina yensa, and so be said it. So it is a challenge to our traditional authority that they have role model like Otumfo to emulate, not those politicians who go to their palaces and they are raising their hands and doing this. They should be interested in national issues, and security is at the core of any national issue. And to that one, ADAKABRI, I think that all Ghanaians appreciate the interventions of Otumfo. And don't be surprised. The IGP knows very well that once Otumfo has spoken, if nothing is done, action will be taken. So you see that there will be movement around to make sure that the tensions is de-escalated. But I also want to urge party communicators at the ADAKABRI. More often than not, they cause some of these things. They go on to air and speak about unsubstantiated things just because they want to have political points or whatever. I think they are not doing the parties any good. And the parties must learn how to school its communicators about what they come on air to say or don't say. Because democracy is a beautiful thing. It's about the context of ideas. So why should it be about violence? And I think it's about time Ghanaians begin to scold political party communicators that come on air to talk violence. Ghana is the only country we have, and we must all be patriotic and be good citizens. Senior.
Ede aseda ena Mr. Kutin yenyina yede beda wo se wanya bre na watimi akasa akire yenhwe ni mu ye nyina betimi ahwe ho yi na bibia akoso kama e de amai ye de wase pa Mr. Kutin.
Yo, me da senior.
Right. Emmanuel Kutin, a security analyst. Na ode ensuhwe no adiaba. Yabeka messages. Na agbesi eda ho ha say no atoa so. And the messages so every Holland aba no no. Makenkan the messages ni nyina so edi ama no ama nebo ato ne yam. Agbesi be go me. Agbesi it yen sa okay. Oh, I know, and I was song. Okay, you know, I did an agri. I know now, one as soon as I want to with me, the tea. I was there, was also no. Okay. Okay. Yanking kind messages on Facebook. Samoko for Asante was it this and this man is do so yana a bus Facebook na Johnson and church activities are manifestly no yeah na Farouk Utema on Facebook also the credibility of NDC's campaign strategy and messages what should worry ex-President Mahama, not the EC's work. NDCians, wake up and rescue your party from the incompetent leadership of ex-President Mahama, because Ghana is safe under Nana Akufo-Addo. Let's support him. Stephen Fifi Mafu, he's watching from Holland. Keep it up, boss. Osamin Kajikum, a MPP Kabul chairman, Afghanistan. MPP babies with sharp, MPP babies with Dracula teeth are thinking of our oil monies. I'm sorry, they have failed. Azeman from Azeman Ventures, Chronom. We thank God that 98.5% has recovered from the COVID-19. And I urge all Ghanaians to still obey the safety protocols. And I know by the grace of God, gradually we shall emerge victorious. Prince Ofori, good afternoon, Offer. That's the NDC man. No, that's the NDC man. No wonder the same people insulting us at our program last week. I can tell him that we are better than him. And also, or they ever. Now, yeah, share the course so WhatsApp so kakra. Yankin can so kakra. Yankin can so kakra. I say, what is this? You brought Agbesi to come and scare us and denigrate Vice President Bawumia. Let Agbesi tell us one lie that amounts to a disgrace Dr. Bawumia ever told us. Or is it politics as usual? And if so, do we need it as civilized society around this time, Chairman Lord? And we say bye. Also, Ghanaians are gradually heading towards victory, as JM is on his way coming to rescue Ghanaians from this unprecedented hardship created by Nana Akufo-Addo. Meshek, Asante, Abusokan, and Odiwe Baye. Also, I think it's time to direct the time we spent on both traditional and social media to throw Ghana Police Service to the government to allow the police to appoint its IGP. Let's fight for our police to be independent than demoralized every time little chance we get on air. Demoralized, you're trying to get a word through. Also, good afternoon. What once plants, he reaps. And that's what about for. Please, I want to know, can Juju win election? What Benin fetish priests are doing in Ghana? Hey, Ati, Afoli ni, Mama ni. ADAKABRI. My problem with the media is that they don't call some of us with practical security background to discuss security issues in the country. Rather, they call those with theoretical knowledge to discuss. Anyone can sit at home and read about security and claim to be a security expert. For your information, there is going to be a forum for retired graduate security personnel, which will be handling issues of insecurity in the country, as well as the welfare of serving security personnel. Eric Ousu, ada romant me do number name up and you call me. Now on floor now so what the air by Agbesi?
Yeah. that was a P. Na me fa wo video we so.
Na ayi kese no yire no ma na beba ayi kese no.
Ghana for.
Okay.
The Reverend say Ghana for. Because the groups are omu form some association no mo. Omu do also pa. You're sending message can say Ghana for na eko ye on the 7th of December. Now on the 10th na I call Thanksgiving service. The main celebrant is Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Into no onkin ye. Me that was it. Say one mammy opportunity and maybe say yebe din komo. Na me fa wo fide we so a me tia me ba Teresa Ladi Awoni, the incoming member of parliament for Okanko North. Ofata now say. No, oh come on, she deserves it. And I know she will fully be rewarded.
Afuseni Okutu.
Me say Teresa Ladi Awoni is the incoming member of parliament for what? Okanko North. Oh, come on, she deserves it. These are the kinds of personalities we need in parliament and in society. What Tinkrofon are grown as say, door to door. She understands the problem within the community. And I know, by the will of God, she will surely be rewarded. Sana me chair me by Comfort Gakpe, our community hospital at Shoma. Another die-hard lady member of the NDC. A chair double Lydia, the Greater Accra chairperson of Voter Caucus. You see, 7th December, a year nu yabe Kobe, and on the 10th of December no yabe called Thanksgiving. Inya, utie asema papa no kai and Reverend kai no. This shows how incompetent a government is. He raised a very valid point. Say omutia social security. And there is an epidemic. A work crisis more. What else can you do for them? Because I have to do it. It's 50-50. For almost 8 months, Kachebe and free baby and ba and come ho. I bind the wada. You will come ha, you will Land Cruiser V8 5.7 capacity. I did President Nkonya Etum heavy to coin. V8 5.7 capacity horsepower. Yes, so engine to susa na efa Nkonya nipa mienu penetimo your hwe Nkonya no so no na do drive car no. But you don't care for teachers. You don't care for them. Who sorry I come me buy no. Why you say? Why why? Look, I agree perfectly with Reverend William Baku. Say on the 7th of January, ye kesie. Intuma ye bebe friend koko. Ye tu mwegu. She said Bola. Can you believe this? Okay? This is a government that is praising itself with over 158 billion cedis. Not a single project. Say me can how was it last week? Say ADAKABRI, my MPP ni embo single project almost 30 year 2017 how more 2020. One single project out of the 1.58 billion cities are Mujias alone. One single project. And they are marking themselves. Obi sending text message say me can one single life by me can. One can change me work room has say one lucky or the hank of a chassis you know. How the kid on my GP. When they took over power, what was the rate? Was it not 4.3? What is the rate today? Is he not a liar? That we are using our tax money to pay? You have a sitting vice president who is telling you and I, say, I can't achievement. I develop an app system in terms of digitization, naming of streets. Where achievement? Oh, come on. Come on. Baby, I got to do it. Baby, I got to do it. Borehole, so see achievement, Emma government. Borehole achievement, Emma government. There are very vital issues at stake. Now, look, it's becoming annoying and we need to control our temper. Is it Putin?
Yeah.
We have to actually lower the temper. What do I say? Because before a war system, no, emphata, they should stop annoying us. Eya abruso. Then when 4 years wasted for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, you open your buba cavity. Now what can me say? Mas mudum so, mas solve dum so. With what? Aden. Yeni afreso asun bi any ho. Yeni aframpo a yaso any ho. What is this?
The DNS is when you abri.
Se me kwa na me abri kwa na nkeye. ADAKABRI se me kwa na me ni abri a na nkeye. Ghana for ni abri pa. I'm asking you a simple question. And you can divert that to the MPP rest should it pop into the studio. Say 158 billion so far on my borrow. Then single project amudi aye. Aye car. Mine woni yenkwamu ye mamba be dashi. I want to know. You are a seasoned journalist. And upgraded to become you are now a running mate.
Upgrade pa.
Yeah, upgrade you. What you say? You are making the journalism sector so proud. What you say? Yeah, can say. Yes, see 4 flyovers. Bisa mu said that Ben almost started here. Omu kofa sikanu wahe. They should first and foremost name the flyover. Musi. They should name it. ADAKABRI, they should tell us. Okay? John Dramani Mahama buy, Obe started bibiasi fresh. And we're not able to complete it. Give credit where credit is due. When you say, sir, Akosombo, a railway line, it was 2016 that the loan was secure. When Jifa Ativo Honorable was the Minister for Transport. Do you know that? Ajo gate onye hwi wo wiase osori osi o Akosombo railway line. Onunkwa won adwuma no wo ye. Scan refrain. We secure the facility. That tells you say your intention to carry out such a project. Okay? You need intention. I bet you like go pass Canada. Okay? If you are telling me say enenu bisa so almost of it dun bisa private power producers say e can in a government di omo. I'm a what here, but I'm always spending money like what leaves our hohwe or tusikegu by heart left and right. I'm a the left and right or tusikegu bisa say power producer for music and I hear what me at here. Bisa baumia that solve it dun so. That solve it dun so okasa with confidence. What solve it dun so how? The only government that was able to produce the largest capacity in terms of power. Hey, John Dramani Mahama. Mebuana. Mebua. Here power is by no na ya. Akosombo na ya. President Kufuor ye bi. President Rollins ye bi. Na Ado Dankwa Akufo die hin na usuwa ye. Die hin na usuwa ye. Look, President Mahama Ekache Ghana for say, obesi 200 community schools. And yes, sir. And I started 123. What did 54 a year completed? At least no, where you be. And yes, sir. Who was obesi 350? Share me back up. Just a single one. Akokra nana etimesi. 2 years ago, na my friend Bogart. He said, "Well, then Akokra." Oh yeah.
Akokra wo fie.
Me. Na sa akokɔ me busu fom. So omun twan to sa. Mutufu papa mutufu. Akokɔ me fie pa. Let's go to the issue. Leave that one alone.
I mean, can messages kakre from. Hello, Mr. Host. Good afternoon. Ask the NDC that he shot me. He should show me. You want to say show me a single project that in 2012 they did, and or they
2012.
Between 2012 and 2016.
Oh, me here 4 hours.
ADAKABRI, please tell the NDC man to be patient a little bit with the rate of insults over we the citizens. Pakubi Kaswa and or they Mr. ADAKABRI, please tell the NDC man in the studio that there's no amount of lies that can save him and his government official one Airbus director and or the Ebaye. Kian Sanse is a man guessing. Mr. Host, good afternoon. It is unfortunate that the NDC man in your studio attacked O'Neill and Ponsa of Amsterdam with those venomous hatred. There's one of his type, Tay at Finland, who speaks jars against the MPP. Does you also watch corpses over there? Here answer as it's a man guessing and or the buyer. Also, good afternoon, offer. I love the intellectual submission by Mr. Putin. We all have to take our security seriously. Nanaya is a Mwajai, Croydon, and or the free or the buyer. Also, Wafa, please. Tell the please tell the NDC man, the NDC communicator to tone down because Ghanaians have rejected them after the massive loss. For more to do more. Anklebu Tema Ena or the free Eddie Eba ye. Was a good afternoon, Wafa. John Mahama started everything in the world, including heaven, but never completed them. Please, the NDC man should tell us any project started and completed by John Mahama. Yeah. Or say the NDC man is just being mischievous and hypocritical on projects. This government has built 79 factories in less than 4 years. George Quatin, Adenta, and Odifribai. Look, not a true Ghana is angry at this government. That has given unchallenged free senior high school, pay teacher, nurses allowance, and back on foot for a job, chairman Lord. La, Anna or the free buy, yeah. Walanyo in Aquatia, or say John Mahama is only demonstrating old trick in the book to discredit the referee when he knows that he's losing in a spectacular way. He should rather put his energy into strategy than false accusations and allegations that has no iota of merit. Or the etwa so. I say, Uncle, good afternoon. Please tell the NDC man that he should do his politics very well because now Ghana, we know that the Nekufuado is doing 4 more for Nana. Again and again, our good president continue this your time on and I say, Uncle, is this NDC man at your studio a teacher? If no, then the NDC party is back of all that is going on in Ghana for 32 years. Before you come to power, we don't need them now. Waskolo, Anna, or they eba, yeah. Right. Yan trust on that, young Gongodi, Jumano. I every baby.
Yes, so powerful. So Medidi will be at Tema, Mufan Chemi, but I'm not sure Medidi will be at him. I was so specific to that guy in Holland, Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Okay. He raised an issue and I gave him the right answer. What I say? What the bar me the beshia? When I can say boot for boot, no. And I can bet me so powerful. Obisu besides, I mean, share one single project.
Okay, Mame, O'Neill and Ponsama Umwaye. I say tell him to travel to Skipper and compare to the Terminal 3 if it's the same. Skipper is a whole city and standard-wise far advanced in technology and everything. You heard him, he will insult me. That's all he's good at. When you got sycophantic politicians like Luchu, you have our mind. When you get sycophantic politicians like Nuchu, you have our-minded Ghanaians murdering politicians. Tell him I don't work in the mortuary. I'm a cook working Marriott's and West restaurant and also work as a shop assistant in Dutch Livrancier and on Saturday program host on Akasanoma, Amsterdam, William Gentu, or Mahine, Nanaya Brefo, and a lot of your guys knows why. Moreover, my wife runs a school, Ishmael Memorial Preparatory School in Ghana. Though she lives here, I'm not a bootlicker like him. He should know. Tell him to learn to communicate. It's not about insults and yelling. O'Neill, Amponsa, Amsterdam, Anna, or the Ebaye.
ADAKABRI, catch and say me than as a papa. On Swantias, yes, say, Minya bootlicker. I'm a dedicated comrade who started my journey far back 1985 during the revolution up to now. Mintis or no, that Ben on one year, I have a lot of credentials, but this is not the platform for that. I won't boast like him. I am so proud that I'm a founding member of IPAC of the Electoral Commission of Ghana. Jesus Christ, he's a cook. I cook for my family every day if I want to.
Can you cook the chipupi?
The best thing I can give you is a work play and fertility with what?
Oh, come on.
Crabs and steals. You should stop bragging.
Oh, come on.
You should stop bragging. Some of us don't want to put our credentials down. It's
but at least he's been honest.
I'm very simple in life.
He says he's a cook. And that is
enough. I'm very simple. Like those who knows me,
we wouldn't be distracted.
Mr. Titu Kwalina this power.
No, but he's been civil. One would have thought.
But I was too.
No, but then
I was.
The point
I'm
is,
not yelling.
The point is,
he is writing, so you can't hear his voice.
But the point is, he's been civil.
Anyway,
with the choice of
so let us not waste time on this. Let's go. Obi sending message say me mention project Baku James start here.
Tinasie. I'm one of my Tinasie. That's Agbeji. Nana son bofo.
Aba Tinasie me here. ADAKABRI, Obi sending message say.
What's it trans no money mo kakra.
Obi sending message say. Me mention project Baku James start here over here. Message ADAKABRI as a host. Assistant journalist, okay, a running mate to a political party. Just mention one region. Then I'll drop there.
Upgraded running mate.
Upgraded running mate. Just mention one region and I'll take it from there.
Right.
If you want greater Accra, I'll do that.
Mami wa fast. Mami chia mo fast ni ni
amani. Actually, they went through the staircase. Let them relax. See, ADAKABRI, just mention one region. Just mention one region. One region. Me mention region on my own. I'll give you a tracker. Just one region. Me upe greater Accra memao. Upe Eastern region memao. Just mention one region. Okay? Adia JMI.
Western North.
No, it's a newly created region.
No.
Okay.
Western North. Ghana that. Chenya chem keke.
No. You see,
Ghana that. Chenya chem keke.
You are a lawyer. When John Dramani Mahama was a president, there was nothing like Western North. We are talking about legality.
Western region has been in existence since independence. Just division Kenya came. So if unim in the project in Western North, you mention it. You know, say in new region, you know, new region then change. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So tell us.
Western region. Yes, sir. I will go to Western region. That's all. No. There was nothing.
You were challenging him to mention one region.
Yes, he said Western North. So I'm mentioning Western region. You see, I'm talking about legality. There was nothing like Western North when we're in power.
Okay, let's go back to what Agbesi said. Agbesi said, ADAKABRI, mention one region.
Yeah.
And Western North is a region.
And I am telling you as a lawyer.
So now you want to change
the narrative. So I'm mentioning.
I'm passing through to the research.
1 minute. Mami wa fast na kwa aba. Nana nsan ye mo atenase.
Yeja.
Ye mo akwa aba so.
Yeja. I don't know what you
at least what a good address. What baby true? I hope so better na say am ya.
Oh yeah, no one man what to after the elections. Me yanko. E bo come nkwabuchi kwabin. Ne akufa da yekuri. Ne akufa da yekuri. Me come dey region. Me come dey hono. Martin England for 10 years. Ne ma me hu no. E say ne Ghana aye no. Juma ba se na the investment confidence abakromwa, enyuma abakromwa, even agriculture. Nipa me na we fi UK abakromwa se baba yekuayo planting for food and jobs no. Nyasam ketwa. And ne kro you share impuntu ekoso akromwa se me hu bi da. Ghana bakase mu me sports journalist. Wo de emfa say Ghana bakase mu fie 9 the first term of a president say o see 10 sports stadia we multi-purpose sports stadia. Even see that. What I say in my pa ekoso akromanom opening nanu amedul kroma say nanu mame kase yebisa ontuma nkedi mame kasa nanu amedul kroma efiada ne memenda insubrane to kromwa ananka ne esisi no mehu bi da and then this be say fie nan a atwamu yi ye yura fi you somewhere back Ghana totally became a useless country. And then Kanye Krumwa, Kodia Wum Kanye, open ADAKABRI. When was the last time I went to Krumwa, a draft for to lie? Say you could top a Judah. When was the last time? And the Kufadum, Penny for Kukudam or Yoma, or my team above Bell, I Nimode, Juma, our different institutions, Boaso Mana, and then came for first in high school. Me a student of poverty education. Brain will be a brace to whom tech. Your family sana, yet me school just secondary education. This I say yeah for menti. Na man penny biaba or so all your revenue no on fanya bars branding or the Bayer Free Senior High School. Abuanya nye no kwaso. Yes, also a buildo serious infrastructure work for basic education, senior secondary education, technical education, vocational.
I say what me and revenue just under 400 billion cedis or they move 4 billion pen on Yako Free Senior School. Diaka 2 force and say ayira unim baby o
ayira into the parliament hearing or the parliament hearing ayira obi at the parliament a minority ranking member on finance no men see ka catch and say ayira na ajiwadi na to hearing or the parliament to hearing anya ex president Mahama and the catch and say so bibi say loans ya je na dey den you miss my because every loan you be agree biano a go through parliament and mamu scrutinize there were committees omo he they say yentman side na just say parliamentarians no go parliament no almost so emphasis pa anything honorable Castella 2000 just don't make blatant statement na and found the na fanko yet komwa man penny biaba or say you make sure say you redefine basic education you make sure say shall say free kindergarten at least 10 minutes or senior high school e boa yen hobby ne kokodu ye ansa na open say ni woni ma sha say ansa you dum pempen so bi I dey go oh yes sanke yen secondary education ko brain and painting ko ameja kwesi ese 3 year and no ko nkrechi enya sanketwa this open biaba no say anya biakra no o man secondary education ye menko bia mo se enye ye be review ye be hwa ye be review
ni nyina twa senka agbesi mama mo
careful. I was so more boy and say you twin my penny beer or you bold well determined say or better support no you both free in high school so if I am
what terminating the Sir John in the UK to return to Ghana after 10 years.
10 years in England. It's about
when you be
that is it.
Or he's on floor.
He's on the floor.
Me church and say me church and say you buy on buy it's not ADAKABRI my buy more hanum so after the election you know me never talk so
MPP Nina.
I was once upon a time sitting behind the concert you are doing now.
MPP Nina. It's now
no it's not fair. You just told me say we are just trying to give him a welcome. Now, welcome is more than 15 minutes. Okay, it's not fair. It's not fair. So if you allow me to concentrate, then me, you do that. In journalism, people are listening. You are talking about mass communication. People are listening. Don't break me.
I will say you won't do that.
I will see. They upgrade you to become a running mate.
Oh, Mami Akwaba and my mission. Nancy Amaba and Nancy Amaba and Nancy Mekaka. You see, this should tell you, say, make me tell you, minimum Apostle Kuma say, well, besides say, Western of just mention one project. You couldn't mention.
I thought it was coming out for MPP. And you're telling me something.
Okay.
Then I was passing through.
Can I go?
No, my meaning amani.
What's the meaning of no?
Nah.
Respectfully,
my meaning
oh, UK Boko,
UK saying na Ghana for or more book for
Ghana for your favorite to come back room as you know. Oh yeah, elections elections way NDC on Ghana for if you are going to back Kromuhano. Hey, Openya Kuvado, me who be that. Who do Ghana a brochure no be bizarre say. Who finish for Ghana net. Fact name boy a Kuvado.
And non-Ghanaians no create anybody.
I'm telling say I'm telling you. Oh, that's what Ghana coronavirus the kwai wafa so one manage e wo Kromu ase no. Your boni din e kasem. President Akufo-Addo. Adwuma wa ye. Ghana ni munyama aba ho wo hwe foreign direct investment and influence back Kromu ase ya ni panya gide se ye be kofie akwai bizarre side ntin say MPP also a brote for Ghana pa ntia. Go and check the statistics. Anytime MPP is in power, Ghana for quantum eba fie pa and this people be akọ. Or they come to collapse the economy. Yes, nti maba ye what after the elections na this boy omati bia hia.
Maba yo weye nana ansa obofo and over UK about now mama me fast na baba
me on the let's close the program. Why Aden? We get here now mabia to bahana man question and mabia ba what kind of life is this? I came here 1 hour before your program. Much as I'm very busy. With that respect that I have for you. And man mabia 2 hours man say konya woman akwa but man 10 minutes 15 minutes. What are you talking about?
Unuano no what ya na? Unuano no.
I can be late. I can next week I might come in 10 minutes to end the program.
You need to know. It
now winning there to me. Who winning there to me?
You need to know.
Can you stop this?
Can you
stop this?
I'll see a man in so be cruel and be.
There was no need for you to allow that gentleman to speak because I was on floor. He was not supposed to be here. I cannot just walk into your studio and just talk when I was not part of the panel.
I go say.
And I'm not happy about that. Debbie, I'm not happy about that. No, why? You're not going to give another MPP man a chance?
I go see you work more than 1 hour.
Where were you?
I was on my way coming, but hold on.
Does it make sense?
I go see it.
Now the solution I'm going on my way coming. Who be?
I go say.
What I have to do? I am Piache Tobo.
Come on. Can I continue? To give me time. Can I continue?
I go see. My MPP ni no abano. Ya acknowledge no.
Na the acknowledge you no way. What there's a time who offer say now me so me cheap basu free baby now me father say oh I tell my back I me cheap basu ba no be kasai
wadaroma occupational advantage ya say me hide me chia me offer say and so offer wa ba be duru na mama na betena
me tina constitute those days before we na me chia
time na offer mama chia Ghana for ajibre we na tie na me fa chopa magana for Ghana for him say enye me ye bia no sabi traffic bi na ba motorway ne so entina ama my late ntia mfa nche me ofa me chia won so na me chia bi nuan gbesi agbesi tobo na me ba wo kasa kam tese wo hu ai mic mu tre adan tobo why
ana mo so mo jeje ne sa
sabi enjeje ye nua pani no na gbesi ye nua pani no
okay Bernardo Dronyako a member of the MPP communications team na fe no we resume in his seat. Earlier on Nananson Bofo, communications director for the MPP in the UK, and said Obebedru ya man akwaba. Na Agbechinuchu at me I registered the displeasure, and it has been looked into, and then we offer no apologies at present. Right, mientiewe.
Offer so they come. I'm in fact in Chemo Dema MPP paying for any Ghana for Ajibre ATA every. Na encha Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Asem oda wan say Agbesi work na nia bre nyina no mama wiema ye hu dodo ye hu de mo ye osem ye den
ye nim ehu na Agbesi orka no say ama wiema ye hu ampa say ye ka ne wiema ye hu o meme side ya meka sampa because amamura na nado dan kokufu ado ebu no ama ndc4 sabi eje o mutipa ye madam fu bi kan me ba na o ka kire me say ndc4 dede o mo ye nyina indeed they are suffering from political premature ejaculation. Enti na mo come de say na ebiam say bi na affect me nua pani Agbesi enti over say e ka say ewiema ye hu a me nim omo level of ehu na omo oika no of course ye bu oman no be bia problems wo ho enti me nim ni hu na ono oka say me hu ni hu na oka na ma respond to him accordingly.
Die ekoso ewo oman mu ujitum say edi hu ehye oman mam. A series of violent crimes resulting in deaths and grievous bodily harm.
Over my friend Chiama Minia Obofansa, Michiano, a bit wabe brief, why are the Yamin shadow. Over is it on my being who I becca say crime in the on my name. At least, yen in MPP, we don't believe in policies of equalization. Yen say a serious business. It is here kasa about amemua ewo manmua especially amemua na nado dan kwaku fado ebuna ya attach seriousness to it. Now say kasa Ghana ha oman panyini bi abebu oman what take security serious na nado dan kwaku fado compare na nado dan kwaku fado ye 3.5 years close to 4 years. Any NDC, what the young Kwechri, John Dramani Mahama, Mel's administration, 8 years. Omo meti emufa. Yen pesi ebe bobo ebe Kwechri ni akokai ebinum ya. Enunti na ya ne yekase. Amemu na serious business.
yen NDC for say be ayam piano mototo na amanfo wu under John Dramani Mahama I said nkete de krom hene kura yeku no omutimi ye de under John Dramani Mahama na mamuomu na sebi yankasa yenu apanyi JB Dankwadu obi kokunu woni dem aya ne yempese ye beko
date ben na my MP Hayford FRIMPONG.
I mean last week Friday was a week.
Last week Friday was a week. Last week Friday was a weekend. You say last week date now FRIMPONG. Last week Friday was 16th. So on the 9th, Friday the 9th at the Ebechin time.
Very well, that's fine.
And now JB Dankwa to date by no FRIMPONG.
JB Dankwa Edu. I think that was somewhere 2016 February.
Date was it 9th or 10th?
Mean to be exact.
Yeah, but it was somewhere the February. Date no. JB Dankwa Koy, and is it the same day? 9th or 10th, no? And we should do the ASC.
I mean, it was February, March, but
not the month.
But you want the day. I can't be specific on the day. What you say? Yet your mind, Masani, my winning Kokoso. Yempesi be ne be kwachi ni abre amanfo okru because omu fira busuam e na se be memfobia could do omu boni ente say you know NDC for omu feel say they can end political scoreboard out of this ana you see hwena na adodan kwakufuado oman na ye ba begie free NDC for 7 no John Dramani Mahama gina simpie so ka kire ye say oma we dompe ni nyina oma we nampa nyama aka dompe na ye behu de de bebu aman no security nyina aka ho Nana Ekufuado epeke ne hwe bebia sisia gradually we are getting to under John Dramani Mahama na ma kunkum na se matete so omo kaka se Nana ado ka se so oba bedi akonya e ma kunkum atu betwa ampa indeed na enka se Ghana akwa se heaven ope boba to aba no ma no no so pebre bebia ono so behuri akwa kosi amafo so wo mu omo so se be omo de omo se bone ye omo da sin atadwe omo so de ye tu omo sa Nana ado dan Ekufuado hwe resource logistics ye de Ghana police service military services no the kind of infrastructure you're putting up logistics are there ma omo and that was I think last week or something a truck vehicles are so the resource police for what you say na mo ti ho na mo tutu ayampia sabi obi nu ewu out of such painful act na mo de ye politics are Ghana for na ye mo de ni akaka bense ye wo ma we mu ankasa allegedly mo ankasa mo chairman o se mo whatever e kan ye on tape men e wo court asem wo court e mpese e be kan ye ntimi nka ho bebre nti what you say adwum bone e wan this for trim adwum bone e wan this for trim look
the way no 9th October na JB Dankwa so wu 9th February
well
okay
enu enti na ye ka che Ghana for se sabi ye MPP de enye sabi obi ewu ne ye begina so de abepe politics ya abepe tumi da be yenye bida we sympathize with the families na emum ye be put up security measures hwene cameras and Nana Ado Ekufuado any NPP administration ye fix it e Ghana ha nyina na ye dia combat crime and I can tell you for a fact and myself crime is a shared responsibility and it's a fact again say policing
combating crime
yes
you say combating crime is a shared responsibility
no I'm saying security is a shared responsibility.
Exactly, but not crime.
Of course, but we've put in cameras. How are we going to use that?
But you wouldn't say crime is a shared responsibility.
No, security is a shared responsibility.
Exactly.
Security is a shared responsibility. I apologize on that. What I say? And then you put cameras to combat crime. And then she said, "Obi ebo na Nana Ado Ekufuado abaso." Ye de nyina security so ye nyina manfo wu no manfo ye nuanom de ye politics no ye fa konkopetumi adwuma pa na Nana Ado Ekufuado ye hyase me ba na me nua panyina kabi eno na ye say this year election ye kabi ma me kabi ka de watimi a ene so ka de yesu
okay mani ka de wa ye agbesi now tell us de wa ye na ono fan toto ho de ono so wo ye
ADAKABRI and then I'm highly disappointed in you in your production
okay
and if it will happen this way, I will end my show here.
Okay.
And I don't want it that way. So me meet me by her 1 hour before program. I have a lot of things to do. I belong to a lot of committees. But so far as Richard Akacham said,
you are on time.
I'm always on time with my schedules. In this will later, you have the right to punish the person. And I must continue from where I started.
Yeah, okay.
And yes, I in program, late, excuses.
I don't think I'm back to you.
No, but that's not the issue. I'm not happy at all. I'm disappointed.
It's been noted. And say in future.
ADAKABRI. You see, there are things. I mean, it can happen. Last time I used to work at national security. Okay, and most of the things that are going on, he might not have the opportunity to know. If you call and the public church is here. Cameras started under Govrolat. It's just the continuation.
And is it the body? Bibia, I started and then
because when you enter around stadium area, the same format. That is how the country must be built. And that's why I'm saying that.
Cameras are yeah fixed it recently. I'm up for
Can I have my time?
Hey,
can I? Can I?
Me say you are so clear when you say be ashas. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. It was not an initiative of the MPP. It's the initiative of the Republic of Ghana. But it started under Bevlo Latte as the security coordinator. Anybody who works within that institution will tell you the fact. So that's what I like. ADAKABRI and that's a Wunam Chrome, police car banner Chrome. At a go, police car banner Chrome. ADAKABRI mean besides. You see police vehicles, brand banner Chrome.
Maxos.
And at the end, Maxos I in Chrome.
Toyota Camry said I'm Chrome.
See? That is where I'm going to. Under the NBC, Castle Wokum, who was a blue picker, Nizan Nivaram, who Wokum, who Tundani Okum. They were all provided under the NDC. And they are more than a Camry. I take notice of all this when I drive around. Okay, governance. I did corporate governance at the master's level. And governance is surely a process. It can never on earth be an event. It's a shared responsibility. So far as Africa take over, you take both the liability and what? And what? Yeah. That's why we call it government. That is why we call it government. For the people, by the people, and to the people. You are not responsible for what you think you are doing. It is a people's money. No, I'm just trying to put that in aside. Say, Mama, logistic bank. And ADAKABRI, who call Eastern region? Okay, when him a be a friend, when him a be a friend, just a minute. Chebi, when Chebi, say a MANSO. When him kwao, kotosu, some body ni ya kotosu, kwao. Yes, water project, a go. What I say? When him a friend say, yes, he maternity block.
And I didn't so call a ball.
Is
When I didn't so call ball.
Mama Group.
It was J. John Rollins.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
J. John Rollins.
Yes.
J. John Rollins.
I wish you Ghana 40 you. I wish you Ghana 40 you.
Instrument of Kobio. Bisa when? No, before Nidian. See, you are not getting me. Before Nidian. Na ebi wo.
Jakufu adu nsu akọ na ebi wo na Kwame Nkrumah di nsu ba chebi na mama de bae. So now
Kwame Nkrumah di nsu ba
Kwame Nkrumah di nsu ba chebi na mama ebebe. Oh. 1962.
Yes, Kwame Nkrumah di nsu
na mama di bi akọ. Na your friend say
ball the nice one akọ.
Na the same Nkrumah no asu di nsu ko ball. Na Akufu adu so akọ expansion dia ma wo.
Who see dia ma here? You go to Nkrumah. Maternity block, our Presbyterian Hospital, our Afan Place. You see, be who call a friend saying a Brim Market. You see 279 market stores. 279. I'm mentioning things that people are listening. Okay, documentation. Who call a friend saying Afan Place? You provided a new ferry and a water taxi. Making transportation very easy. Okay, that is Eastern region. Okay, I'm still on Eastern region. Who call a friend saying, Kwao Podua Senior High Secondary School, one of our community schools here, a completely now painting free SHS for a school. Okay, who call Kwabo Nyano Community Senior High School, Kwabo Nyano, if I'm not pronouncing the name very well,
at least
exactly. School no SCO. Evidence based,
and one of the first ones
it's your nice painting that giant building. Who call?
Is you also see V block so?
Away.
Oh,
I mean, can't get yo. I depart me call no man. I the food.
And then
I depart no na make. And at the body at the film game make me mami body.
Yeah, choose your account words well.
Na adia obi say 1 year.
Yeah, choose your account words well.
Say the.
Yeah, now you are giving the benefit of that because
yeah, at the part yeah no. Mami bon hu de ro. Na at the film game obi yen so why you that. That's why
earlier on, don't talk and say, yes,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Choose words.
I'm sorry. The University of Environment and Sustainable Development. Dear Jaffo, a commission, I say, you know, I was so many. Okay. And again, so how old is he?
Oh, yeah,
it's a grandpa.
Oh, yeah,
me, I brand here, I'm in you back. You understand me?
You
so many. Wa uhu ye sa kwa no uhu ye science school uhu ye new engineering facility block ewo Kofodia Technical University new one esi ho ADAKABRI bon water supply expansion ewo ho Eastern region. Give me another region and I'll travel to that region to tell you more. Once I'm telling you about other regions, ADAKABRI, Uber the security service, I'm very, very interested. If you don't provide the facilities, lose. The command structure in the police service now is so loose. What promoted genius over seniors?
Any achievement?
Please. Please. I'm talking about our achievement. Okay, so you listen.
Promotion your achievement. Tendency.
That is what the MPP is doing. Now want to Putin. One can. Political promotions. One man can. Me na me can. ADAKABRI, when him say within the NDC period, no, we have a unit in the police service called the Marine Unit. When him say, it's a plus, isn't it? When him say under the NDC, under the leadership of IGP Alasan, NDC4 provided helicopter 9 for air patrol. When him say helipad. When him say, are you aware of that? When him say under the NDC, okay, you see dying, a dying. How about me commission here and say, Emma the military. You know that? Are you aware? Under the NDC, the military environment, you are aware of that? Under the NDC, when him say they're providing more vehicles than anybody else, and still the vehicles are still visible on road. When him say, you know that? Under the NDC, now police for Munto Akadie. Now you government they provide no Munto Akadie. They might back up. Call the police service if they'll be truthful to this. You know that? And you are telling me, say, he said they have provided logistics. What kind of logistics? Or Toyota Camry. ADAKABRI officially uti cafe be na uti baby. Now I same you a Camry na di beba ho.
Na Camry di ntimi ma.
And na Camry say be na ya poncha. Oh. Portos baby.
I miss you for thinking part.
Portos baby. The police service don't need Camry.
You need what?
They need 4x4 to operate. It's a combat institution.
What V8 no more use now? What V8 in pickups no more use? No. What V8 in pickups no more use now?
You ask me, I can't.
No, we sit on radio, entertain, and educate. Why do you are putting? You are lying to the people of Ghana.
Yeah,
we need to set to the court straight.
Was it police for air driving V8? Fantastic. I can count not more than 20 V8, and it's being given to IGP, IGP1, IGP2, IGP3 in that manner. I am telling you for a fact. I am telling you that there is no rank officer at the rank of superintendent air driving V8. There's no pool vehicle called V8. It's meant for officers. DCOP above. I am telling you this on authority. V8 am I. But we have a V8 ever president in Konya Eddie Tukwai.
Mahama near V8 fan in Kramai. Jai says, "Move out to what I'm to know."
The show will continue.
Come me, no V8 back what and Sana na Konya.
I'll be very, very happy.
No, I am over. Under Mahama, V8 baku, one Krama baku be kuta V8 baku. What are they talking about?
Is it down?
Over me tea.
You me be yeah, man will fool. Yeah, call Greater Accra. Idea, yeah. One Telecom and Broadcasting Regulation Tower for National Communication Authority. SEO, Rich. Brand new. As for the Rich Hospital, there's no him hall. The latest 4-star hotel in town. So him hall. Okay. One who the Almighty within West Africa. The Dubai. Oh, fantastic. One who the motorway interchange. Go to Parliament and find out when the money was secured.
You see,
one who the Ecoso to the Kwashi. Obichebi. Okay, one who the Ecoso Pokwase. You see, they are claiming credit for it without anything being done by it. We secure the facilities. The contractors were already nominated to carry out such a project.
Okay.
No, okay, Mr.
Ma,
Mr.
Ma,
Whatever.
Over.
Project. No, you see the way he's behaving. I could have finished. Politics. They call Botema. Botema housing project. He took my time. He wasn't. I don't mind. Are you happy with that? Let me finish.
Needs FM.
Ghana ba Fourth Republic imono yato aba imprenson 7 times. The etoson watwe ene ba beto no December 2020. We nyina mu no Ghana ene di nkunim. Afi nso despite media be no sene ye no abato afi biara.
Say abato afi dru so say ya. Wani tua omaimu ni nyina ni that despite media so. Afi ya abato no ebe ye repeat and answer revenge. Ana upset bebem December 7th ena ebe chire. Eye decision time. Despite media group say a free sabre akopem si abato aba no akenkan na afi ya bobbo amienhu de odi nkunim wa abato nim no despite media group ena sese wutie na wo hwe yen se eye TV ana eye radio kai se eye decision time
edi ehu na wo hwe ato aba afie eye manifesto ana campaign boshe
enunti na despite media aye ne say from now till December despite media ma okwan amwahunu ne ekonyina
ye bebo amwahunu ne ekonyina na wasigina bua Ghana dachi me kire say what take decision it's decision time
every sabre ya kopim say ye beto aba na wie na yabobo ne die muntie na monhye despite media channels every say munnim die betimi aye
NPPC for more to do more NDCC change the change CPPC yes sim PPPC a new hope for Ghana LPGC a unemployment benefit for all children under 18
so what Ghana Union Movement in Ka obeti gum na APC eno akwadonko ono susu sen enye no eye decision time enti siwadwene pi
wonim that I said despite media there ya come say enye yese ya kan fenchem na 275 constituencies ni nyina despite media wo hodada enti uni how
despite media Metro Peace FM Hello FM OK FM Neat FM UTV and Peace FM online ye wo hoba wo sade ye ne dada no enunti today na mafidie ne nka heya decision time on despite media ye na ye tie
Wenti ene eton sa frɛ say Brabeka despite media platforms ahodo nyina ho with our team of experienced journalists and reporters you are assured of nothing but the best for election 2020 ye shamobo said 275 constituencies 33,000 polling stations ni nyinara yini twiem ne de ho nsem nyinara ebebrem election 2020 despite media say aye decision time
10 years of providing quality entertainment. RTP Awards, it's 10 years. The excitement is back. The 10th RTP Awards hitting the Kempinski Hotel live on the 7th of November 2020, coupled with spectacular performances. Time 6 p.m. The RTP Awards is brought to you by Special Drinks. The 10th RTP Awards is a black tie event. Attendance is by invitation. For Neat FM to win more awards, vote for us now. For Despite Media Group to win Media Group of the Year award, dial *447*111#. Select RTP Despite Media Group to vote. For Akwesi Abuaji to win Radio Morning Show Host of the Year award, dial *447*111#. Select RTP Akwesi Abuaji to vote. for Mark Jerry Osiajimai to win Radio Talk Show Host of the Year award. Dial *447*111#. Select RTP Mark Jerry Osiajimai to vote. Or you can log on to rtpawardssafrica.com and select RTP to vote.
Needs FM. What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Catch it. If you're right, maybe I know you. And that's what be. If you are with you, Bosumi, Mamma, what you are to say. If you're right, what the Ghana cities. If you are from about your 8 Ghana cities. Hey, son is Mabu said, if you're Ramatia, between Batita Mumpumo, and with your Coswina. Now, this way chocolate drink that Abbey. Someone of my Elchan when you that bay and I will crowd better too. What you make us say be a few of our Shebra. I mean, you become Anomoda. I just feel as I would your book. If you're a very wood to your niche, if you're a very water, this way chocolate drink for fufu you swa a good yomi. Yet, as if 1 year I got to a chatty on Monday. If you're a wood to any or wood to any, you're brown at day. Now, this way chocolate drink, no sugar and nunda, sugar womb, and then once when I was so here. And you hear any so here. Now, and a pepia, Monsieur Sugar Cap from the Family, I shall say, Bia, Muba from Yati this way, such at Bakumpo, a good more chatty, Mamma. If you're a study, yet, this way chocolate drink, a Busso supermarket, or can see John filling stations, and the shops, and no moment to Yamati Busi, and she and San Koto, and Metati Maunum. Hey, if you're a baby, Fufu Valanda Swa, would the way, yes, I am, woman out the Kutukum. You could talk this way chocolate drink and so swa. If you were in your debut, sir, we shall see. Achia, Yabre, Yabako. FDA, I just said, Jadian Crab to Maja to say a ye.
Needs FM. Needs FM.
Catch it. If you're right, maybe I know you. And that's what be. If you are with you, Bosumi, Mamma, what you are to say. If you're right, what the Ghana cities. If you are from about your 8 Ghana cities. Hey, son is Mabu said, if you're Ramatia, between Batita Mumpumo, and with your Coswina. Now, this way chocolate drink that Abbey. Someone of my Elchan when you that bay and I will crowd better too. What you make us say be a few of our Shebra. I mean, you become Anomoda. I just feel as I would your book. If you're a very wood to your niche, if you're a very water, this way chocolate drink for fufu you swa a good yomi. Yet, as if 1 year I got to a chatty on Monday. If you're a wood to any or wood to any, you're brown at day. Now, this way chocolate drink, no sugar and nunda, sugar womb, and then once when I was so here. And you hear any so here. Now, and a pepia, Monsieur Sugar Cap from the family, I shall say, Bia, Muba from Yati this way, such at Bakumpo, a good more chatty, Mamma. If you're a study, yet, this way chocolate drink, a Busso supermarket, or can see John filling stations, and the shops, and no moment to Yamati Busi, and she and San Koto, and Metati Maunum. Hey, if you're a baby, Fufu Valanda Swa, would the way, yes, I am, woman out the Kutukum. You could talk this way chocolate drink and so swa. If you were in your debut, sir, we shall see. Achia, Yabre, Yabako. FDA, I just said, Jadian Crab to Maja to say a ye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized.
natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Utie oha ekchi ponkno. Needs FM. Utie oha ekchi ponkno. Needs FM. Utie oha ekchi ponkno. Needs FM.
Ghana ba Fourth Republic imono yato aba imprenson 7 times. The etoson watwe ene ba beto no December 2020. When nyina mu no Ghana ene edi nkunim. Afi nso despite media be no sene ye no abato afi biara.
Say abato afi dru so say ya. Wani tua omanmu ni nyina ni that despite media so.
Afi ya bato no ebe repeat and answer revenge. Ana upset bebem December 7th ena ebe chire.
Eye decision time. Despite media group say efri sabre akopem se yabeto aba no akenkan na afa yabobo amienhu de odi nkunim wa abato nim no despite media group a ena esese wutie na wo hwe yen se eye TV ana eye radio kai se eye decision time
edi ehun na wo hwe ato aba afie eye manifesto ana campaign boshe
enunti na despite media aye ne say from now till December despite media ma okwan amwo hunu ne ekonyina
ye bebo amwo hunu ne ekonyina na wasigina beboa Ghana dachi mekire say what take decision. It's decision time.
Every sabre yakopem say ye beto aba na wie na yabobo ne die muntie na munhye despite media channels every say munnim die betimi aye
NPPC for more to do more. NDCC change the change. CPPC yes sim. PPPC a new hope for Ghana. LPGC a unemployment benefit for all children under 18.
So what Ghana Union Movement in Ka obeti gum na APC eno akwa donko ono susu sen enye no eye decision time enti siwadwinipi
Winim that I said despite media dear ya can me say enye yesi ya kan fenchem na 275 constituencies ni nyina despite media wo hodada enti uni how
despite media Metro Peace FM Hello FM OK FM Neat FM UTV and Peace FM online ye wo hoba wo sade ye ne dada no enunti today na mafidie ne nka heya decision time on despite media yet dear na yetie
Wenti ene eto sa frɛ say Brabeka despite media platforms ahudo nyina ho. With our team of experienced journalists and reporters, you are assured of nothing but the best for election 2020. Yes, Shamobo said 275 constituencies, 33,000 polling stations. Ni nyinara yini twiem ni de ho nsem nyinara ebebrem. Election 2020 despite media say a decision time.
Ejababoni di adwa ma wubi eti ya menu afahin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dadada menya wofo yi papa so befie ni anwie fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro beye de ni ehwe fufuo a akode wo nwane
adwa mo adwuma se me ne fie adwuma di mini fufuo kakra ba o medie no ene wato metwa da pasa aso wo kanya matire nyira
wati ate na make am meboa
ebo de odi komum na sese ade obra to otwa fufuo ai wo wodwo pam na wo ma siu na wotimu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya needful sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kama ya yefra no needful fufuo a
enya no bi na masori ba ntilizi kama me di ye yo
sese bia
ma me hwe oh bia needful fufuo a eya kama say bode fufuo ne mankani fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me se wo ka so ento simanu mpɛ no wawie no ahie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa ne fufura ho ama mko tobi kura ba ne se de Ghana fo sipom fufura no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufura won pam wodrom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bia wom wo nso de bode ne mankani fufuro papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuro na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mojaduro ana pawia ne anadwo a wo koda
ne fufura supermarket bia mu ne fufura e wo wufi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atum se eye
Utie oha ekchi ponkno. Needs FM.
Needs 100.9 FM suni. Na ene Monday October 19 2020. Na me manti jumadi na yedi free needs. 100.9 ede ebremu yankinka messages kakra na fe odronya kon emrem or say good afternoon Father Kabri, please tell the MPP man in your studio that it is not only free senior high school and campaign promises that we will eat. They should come to the ground and check how we the youth are suffering. Ubiquitous Saki in New Fadama and or the free buy Fami and new Aplaku or say unfortunately, with the lenient treatment of convicted killers by successive presidents since 1993, dangerous criminals would be more inclined to commit violent crime and horrific crimes. The death penalty allows for a deserved punishment for murder. Yet, despite not having the death penalty expunged from the criminal justice system, no capital punishment has been carried out in Ghana since July 17, 1993, after the execution of some 19 convicted killers on that day. Simply put, dangerous criminals know very well that convicted killers are no longer executed in Ghana. Please tell the NDC man ranting and raving in your studio to calm down before he farts. And now, or they buy or say, Mahmoud, good afternoon. Please tell any citizen or members of any unnecessary movement that those who meet their boot for boot to some who allege audio are there and ready waiting for their evil behavior. Or if I tell the NDC man there to organize their children and nephews for their funeral demonstration, and Abuaji Berlin, and our free was good afternoon, Wafa. Thanks and God bless you for the good work. Please try not to bring this Agbesi man on your platform again. He's so annoying and thanks. And now, Odibaye, Mr. ADAKABRI, let him understand that they were power for 8 years. They were in power for 8 years. What did they do wrong that Ghanaians voted massively against them? You should remember that Ghanaians are waiting patiently for them in December 7 for another humiliation. Instead of them to talk about what they can do better than what the president is doing for the people of Ghana, rather they are preparing their followers' mind to reject the outcome of the election. You lose and lose again. 4 more for Nana to do more. Also, Uncle, this kind of politics from NDC is very, very good. It will let them be in opposition for very long. And Waskolo or the Ebai, yeah. Or say, Agbesi, you think you are communicating? Look, you are only there to denigrate people Baumia and doubt how the old man and Ado survives as president till now. Agbesi can deny free senior high school, food for jobs, restore teacher nurses allowance, peace in Dagbon, massive ongoing infrastructure, that is Ubichabe, Lamte Circle, Tamamoto Way, Teshinungwa, Bukiasi superstructure, not to mention Tamale in Chachin. Look, the time we chop the meat to the bone is no more, Chairman Lord. And or they buy, yeah. Right. Odro Yakun.
I'm saying, Agbeshi, you are cast also Wabobo infrastructure, dear Moye, but is it no crow where they be a cassa the same brofo? No cray at the same brofo. NDC for the more margins no credit, moon can be done. Mammy Shawadi. Under NDC, only $260 million. And on Moody see interchange year, Agbesi, a model bomb won't suffer him. Now, $260 million. And then another danko kufaro. Yen the 289. You see 4. Momo the 260. Tobo or Agbesi. I'm going to name them. Yeah. You're 2 million actually see Tobo. Your Tamamoto way. What here airborne won't suffer him. Hold on. The mouth may the chronicle be a more
Mananunsi.
See, can you free
Mr. Mananunsi? You
could be Nanunsi.
Odoyakuiti. Under NDC. Nanusi, I be Busano.
NPP. Yet the 289. Yet they are 4. Under NDC, only $260 million. Almost the year 1. Now 4 in here. 4 in here. Tema motorway. Tema motorway.
That's a Japan person from Japan.
Mama can I say me? Odro yeti.
Tema motorway.
Why do you sit down for him to be lying?
Odro me enti.
Tema motorway. Maybe to come to 25.
Don't discredit your program, please.
Sabine walk tema motorway honum. What you say? And ne. The NDC for Eddie Bob for him. Mammy Chawadi. You see, a MPS 4 and it started somewhere 2015, 2016. as part of port expansion no omo de sa kwan no kakra ne kan and they did it 2017 Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo started the first project and that is what we are witnessing today. I'm telling you, if you don't know, that's what I'm telling you. If mama come in Tamale interchange $35 million. Kokoshe em so nkwata me onto obobode be boss why di nti ebio mama pokriase interchange since when what you say since when Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo can you mapa damen asabi ye hwe every president mills Ghana 40 wo odro yetie wo hwe kumase you kukumase he traffic and wo kwani so say dem aka mo de no kra de mo mpe hwe ene ni mapa ye hu ho ebio obi te belamti hwe wow project at dressing way you do 4 project way and you 280 you see yeah as if said that's not enough yanko industrial infrastructure so one district one factory
okay me over 100 interchange now kan no government in the source so the motorway interchange na
NPP the source save the motorway interchange purely 100%
entirely accurate. Intino
wofa mama chewa de wofa meba mama chewa someone come behind this for your mudi kokosi here
a source of funding for the Pukuasi ana
wofa mama can some chewa me say
entirely accurate
very well but I'm telling you that the motorway now wo ka say entirely accurate right baby na me chewa baby NDC for there no mo ye mo
ko do na ban na ka de wo mo nyina me ate Pukuasi eno so de na wo ka fa ho
Pukuasi makase
man a source of funding no.
Say, you see, you can't say Amamu.
Yeah, ask you a question.
Oh, come on.
Amamu. Obi yebi. No be ababeto. It is a sebe. Ghana ejapade. What you say? Say ye buy no. And yes you adman, yes you can say oh, so obi ababe say the NDC 4 year obi project. What you say? Yes you so ma. Enka ofi say ebehu de ehu.
Osu sika na omode buy no. Mobile and mutimi use the same secano updation from 3 tier to 4 tier.
Super.
Yeah, okay. Now, them to now
yenko one district one factory. And then what do you mean baby and yenko ningo pram. Tomato factory. Kesi ho. Over 100 factories yesu o man mu a ebigu so a ekoswa ye ba benya no more. Na yinu no mketo na under John Mahama. Omo amemu eni nya Unemployed Graduate Association. Under a honomono, munya nipa etna ho. Na yisabi, mami bi ahwe ne ba amana ko school from day nursery amana be university. Ote mami ne nchen no, na sabi o. One ne mami eti one room, one ne papa eti chamber ho. Edu anadwo na akwara na kwotwe Santa Table no wada. Akwara na wie school mami ne papa na de koku afu akwakosi arowa. Ye de akwara na ko school, wa pass through aba be university. Wa wie no no sanso tifie esa du anwumre a akotwe Santa Table no de mreketa se hodo wada so enne Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo bae no ose so man bia be ye a ejane nchiruma so te nchiruma no so be nimdie be hu ye a ejina education ankwala no benya so obeye free education e de amaye John Dramani Mahama enjoy free SHS enjoy free education up north ufi se no opepa e magana fo a enka wanfa amana under 2006 John Dramani Mahama 2016 15-16 prior to general election omo use over 46 media houses were Ghana hanum see and they ran it down free SHS omo twa anwom emsa gbesu na e backing vocalist no one free education 419 free education for ni anima na me hu na gbesu mu nya mo maachi bi kwakubu ahe na o maachi bi sam jefi na mu nya o mu maachi and number ka kire say mo na mo de free SHS buy woni mu ade mo konshira mu shira Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye de ye say Ghana for ya so ye hu de hu de no moti create mu hanu say under John Mahama na de obeka bia na obeto ayampia de obeka bia ni sifo beto ayampia opanyin na ngasa mu na de anim na ka to ayampia kwa santime mo ekobisa so ka kire say mo de gold kura ye mo kwa ma mo kura mpo na mani nso nurses allowance e ba ye teacher training allowances e ba ye na me ye nwome na me wofa bia na okọ training teacher training o se alawa na ye tena alawa na me ntiase ye nyini ne bete say alawa sabi omuko school a ye mo kakra tefa kakra na omode abo ho bra John Dramani Mahama betwam tintonta omuko bi o ma no ka kire say mo nto aba ma me amunya ampass yo to abatia afi ye ba beto atia no na watra akofa table si ho e na mo cheche no table ase Ghana for say yate abre ye hu de ye hu han Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wakashe Nana Addo Dankwa why consistent from 2008 say me ba me the free SHS baba me nua no me mankwala na sebe mwakwa akɔhye unemployed graduates association me ba no ma ba betina ko ene di ni hu ampa oba ya bie na ko ene akwala na no oda mreketa so ode maame ho no ene onda ho wanya bia ko high dan ema ne maame di ema ne maame bi manidi ma ono so di beto aduane di ma sebe so wo yire wo mpena bi krompoto pioto ba ko ede ma na manishe what you say eno na ye ka enu ti na na dan kwakufu ado say we seeking 4 more years to do more because in the next 4 years now, which I'm very much optimistic in another Dan Kwekufado is going to win, no, yeah, baby, yes, university, no, yeah, baby, pushing my baby, you free. What I say, you know, kuman and paying for the way you know, almost so baby, almost share. Na a fair year, who say, Ghana, you drew baby. And this is for SNCK for us to go back. No, we are not going to do that. Ghana for to touch say, and this is for say, they should keep quiet. Na nado dan Kwekufado waba or the omino ekɔ n'anim a sɛbe ɔman mo na ayɛ ebu no ɛnyɛ NDC for da braban ko topo amamwo ni bi Ghana for huna amamwo na nado dan Kwekufado de ato man mu hwɛ road networks ayɛyɛ ɛnɛ bi nsɛ bi ne etu ɔbɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ kwan bia na nado dan Kwekufado declared this 2020 as year of road minister agbesi be bi ɔtena nkasa mpo no yɛyɛ ne kwan ama no off no ɔka yɛyɛ ne kwan ama no and I know say he can't deny that fact. What I said, this is what we're talking about. Agbesi, what tear kasa na meti abi yedin. Eti ye catch them say.
Why are you lying? Say me can offer. Man country.
Agbesi, ye gusuti you. Aye. Enti ye indi ye can say. Enya ya mpiato. Enye dede, enye kasa hono. Ye to twasre Ghana for say. Na nado dan Kwekufado. Wo potem ho na awo no, wo ho nim pa ekoso. Ombe catch me maami bia say wo no tinu takrade. Epoase a na ne mantafo mienu na sabio wa wo no onye sika mfo mo nko school no. And na nado dan Kwekufado ma we breach the gap between ma me no tip wase to momone no any doctor bi o no te Accra Tema Kumasi Takrade main town na ne ba ono betimi eto na najo breach the gap between omo you no nyina to St John's Senior High School omo sua de hwe education infrastructure ko Kumasi Tiamedia ko cars aya na ye de yempese ye de yes enye dede o unuma pa said the O2 na pia me bo mu asema o kan unuma pa e na bedu achi what you say o se unuma pa e na bedu achi asantefo be kai Ghana fo be kai na dan Kwekufado unuma pa wa ye no e no be kai de ko voter region mo say mo ka che se voter region am World Bank ya dan the savings and loan unuma pa ye de abegu ho ya dan mo ho savings and loan I'm telling you.
Okay, right, I will see
ADAKABRI
response be all
my joy online
what
June 25th June 2016 and the time is 1:16 p.m. Government secure loan to construct interchange at Tema roundabout. The government has secured a fund from the Japanese government to construct an interchange at the Tema roundabout to ease traffic congestion. The Minister for Roads and Highways, Alhaji Inusa Fuseni, is confident the construction will begin in 2017, following assurance from the government of Japan. 2016.
Make come about 2016. Make catch us some 2016.
The money was secured. The construction was supposed to start after securing say other primary project in one which was done. The job itself was supposed to start in 2017. Mumubai.
And you're not
correct. But this is there.
And you're not correct. I will say you're not correct.
ADAKABRI, that's what I was expecting you to do for me. I can Google Pokwasi. I can Google a friend saying Obichebi cycle among others. Temali, fantastic, good one enough. You understand me? Let's give credit where credit is due. Okay? Tema Tetekwashi interchange, Rollins, and I could for buy. That's not the original plan. You can find out from Ministry of Roads and Highways. That's not the original plan. Could for buy on one didn't copy Sika. I will see on one the Malam the Mankawa. So you tell me the one you have secured loan to construct. Well, secure means you have the in law intent. Fine. You understand me? Now, ADAKABRI, infrastructure. One district, one factory. Factory Benana Agodankwa Akufado buy. On government start here. We are Juma.
Oh, really? Okay, well.
You see, when you have partners somewhere to expand, and you Juma, Jerry John Rollins, His Excellency, my deepest condolence. When you award, and on the see university, and then a full-fledged university, President Kufuor the same amount on the see faculty. School within school, free SHS. A very brilliant idea. In the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, progressively, let me tell you something. Me can sister, if you have a Vim lady program, you can say, oh, so we try to try, and I'm going for a deeper Kamazuri project. We John Mahama was not even the vice president when that contract was awarded. So I am from the voter.
So how can you?
Please.
Hey,
please. That project, Ukaya, in contact with a President Kufo time.
Now when I get Ford, no.
Please.
I will see me in
President Kufo time. That project is an EU project.
No, President Kufo Ford.
FRIMPONG Eba Asikuma, a GOG project as part of the Eastern Corridor Road.
When you say Ghana for your you
understand? So, if the EU awarded the contract under President Kufuor's second term, was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the vice president then? No. Is there free? I am trying to say, that free SHSS or Munka wants him. No, the whole thing is progressively. If President Mahama could have won constitutional mandate, because all those who completed GSS 3 at that time were automatically to benefit from free SHS constitutionally. If the President Kufuor President Akufo-Addo Bayeno, he have no choice.
You would refrain from
implement or not.
You would refrain from.
It's a title. A title. A brand here. ADAKABRI minu a brand.
Obi born in mouth ko kan papa no krampu na mo twena bo so. Obi born in mouth ko kan papa no.
You make
okay, I do understand. I don't understand. So if you are offended or if listeners are, offended, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Okay. What you say? He have no obligation. It is constitutional mandatory. What you say? Because I have free progressively. What you say? Intina John Mahama who say, okay, because he was going to win power in 2016 to 2017, migrate into 2017, or see Messi 200 community school to start that implementation. If you were really see completed 54 out of 123.
I will see that's not true. More the World Bank project in you see, this is the no kwena mo kan na yet mo kan World Bank project in Yina, more they can't hire more. Sana Gapua Clinic, Mark project.
2017 February. If I might be wrong on the date, when the current Minister of Education appeared before the Vetting Committee of the Republic of Ghana Parliament, was saying 54 completed, and the remaining 123 that are not yet completed will be completed under his period of as a minister. I am quoting him. Our public knowledge. You understand me? So if at Yankan say yes, he 10, we 10. Yes, sir.
13 penamoye.
Me that's it.
13. You need to some kind of
350 schools. Yet you have not delivered a single one.
Who told
you? Who told you? Single one. You have not delivered that. You have not cast sword for that one even. ADAKABRI, ye can factory bibia esi hu a wan so wan factory me boana. Ye wo cottage industry and your factory me boana. Ye nya ya school me boana. ADAKABRI who commander sugar factory much as the factory is not operating, that is the structure called factory. ADAKABRI say ye can factory, ye can Unilever ukotema wan won you me boana. Ye can factory Liver Brothers, Nestle among others. Factory me boana. Ye can factory Azapin me boana. Ye can factory you know. Ye can factory ice water me boana. What your friend saying? Special ice. So if today you are telling me say who the work of Bo be say ye expansion, that is lazy man's approach in corporate governance under the leadership of Akufo-Addo. You see, you be a dam. One village, one dam. A Jawadua. Concentrate the AC will not. I sympathize with them. Yekokan, this is not what we promise. ADAKABRI, were we not in this country? Say, you better metamorphose top bus into restaurants. I don't want my ADAKABRI, almost my youth from Ejuma. Now those are periodical. And yes, substantial. Me buana. Yeah, ndako uya how many years? 3 years. And I 2 years. National service how many years? Youth employment there how many years? Was it permanent?
To final comment.
So at the end of the day, no, that down and baby, we are talking about achievement.
Okay.
Boot to boot. And I me stropper me see greater Accra. Na me because woman me region. Want me man me region. Na me be man greater Accra. My boy Eastern region. Me ko o see voter region. Give no more voter region.
ADAKABRI rice factory. ADAKABRI rice factory. Why you doing?
ADAKABRI under His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings.
And this is for a penokro. ADAKABRI. One kasa original. What they offer so do we?
Who call regional capital bia baby? Who kai ko for dia? Uncle for them say dual entry. Me boy. Who siani? Go. Mama na start here by na palm contractor. And then the Chinese
rice factory.
Maybe.
I'm talking about
no credit. That's so bluff. No credit.
See, ADAKABRI.
One
factory.
No, then. Chap. Sorry.
A factory. I just. I don't know how to describe this.
Also, you can't.
It's a machine mailer.
Hey.
And but I know there, and a very distinguished member of parliament. Bami Agbojeku. Meaning Hopper. Very distinguished gentleman.
Also, why rice?
Me say rice factory.
It's a
mail machine. They are 200.
A melody.
Yes, a factory. You should understand what factory.
Nah, melody machine. Okay, what's a mail and it's a melody.
ADAKABRI.
A melody. Move on. I said, cannot cry. You see, no friend have been here. Would that be a time?
No, it's not your time. It's my time.
Now I ask the final comment.
ADAKABRI. Say when Aveyime. When Aveyime
in Tonland, yeah.
Another distinguished member of parliament, Samuel Ablakwa Kujato constituency. So Aveyime. One in their friend a factory. One who Aveyime rice. You want helicopter among others. Who do hopper? Now who can say ADAKABRI. No, Aveyime. Who cast Mumpo assist one? Who tactics?
Final comment.
Stop the joke.
Yeah, but you can say yeah.
Final comment. Udru.
You see, yeah, by Magana for you mapa. Under NDC. Omo say you be near Kumniase. And you buy factory. You be see ADAKABRI rice factory.
Hey, factory.
Voter region.
Stop that. Don't insult my good people.
Kwasu grain factory.
The good people of voter region.
Kwasu grain factory.
Don't insult the group of voter region.
Osanko wenima, your fertilizer processing factory.
Don't go there at all.
Dawenya. What you say? Yes, I ko wenima tomato processing factory. Shai Osudoku. Osanko iron and steel factory. Ningo pram. Factory. Ningo pram. Ebium Dapes factory. English amount for Botriano here. Okay. Cassava processing factory. Atebubu. Your share butter factory. Northeast Gembisi. Yes, also we tissue factory. Kwabri East.
That's very funny.
Oko anima poultry factory. Apasare Ekrapem North. Offer your fertilizer factory Suhum. Yes, also watermelon factory Wale. Tomato processing factory Brekum. Ekumfi Almighty. Yeni anomu omo board mu de wuro se bibia ye won sawam tissue factory sanso ko sefi yesisi you see here said it na adodan kwekufu ado. I think that was this week or last week or no yet or you granted interview we yesi ye de enye dede o okwa ahemfo nankasa na chia wonsem ka che nana ye da ase mo pia adwuma awaye no eno na yen ye ka che Ghana for say mo hwe so na mo to abamfa ma na adodan kwekufu ado. The one district, one factory, the aba. Momo de yenti ko share. IMF ase. Ama conditionalities ni be say, me emfa union no mo adwuma. Nti na amafo years to 7 years no mo titifie. Ye buy nurses na mo titifie ni abefo mo adwuma. Ye timi krompo di bi no so ko akọ abrochi. Babados mo ye adwuma ho no. What you say? Teachers ana mafo mo years ko mo titifie a mo nya adwuma ye. Na do dan kwekufu ado buy. Yen kasi abe Ghana say abrochi.
All right.
Yen kasi abe ni say heaven. But the year to trust Ghana for this is Yenshe Ekufuado government a Juma 3 years.
Okay.
Assuming without admitting say I have 4 years compared to John Mahama, Mills administration 8 years.
Okay.
The difference is clear. Into year to trust Ghana for say.
Right.
We should give 4 more years to Nana Danko Ekufuado to do more.
Okay.
John Dramani Mahama is seeking 4 more years to do more damage.
All right.
In as much he is seeking that Nana Ekufuado so dear.
Okay.
Yet to trust you Numa pa. And I got for
Echo Ede Emma Ura Agwesinu Chui of the NDC, Ura Bernard Udrunyakon of the MPP. Na
I'll get to. I'll get to.
Neat 100.9 FM. Me management and Ede Ebremo. Sabra we say no. Ulako Michael and what your friends saying. Ye be Kofi. No de be Joe. Joe.
Needs FM.